Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me again today. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome along to another vlog. First of all, I'd like to apologise for my previous vlog. An hour and 45 is a bit long. Yeah, I didn't anticipate it to be that long, so I do apologise. But thank you for all those that have watched it and liked it. I do appreciate it. I aim to try and get videos between half hour and 45 minutes if I can. That's my goal. But obviously I want to still show things like unloading and loading, so it can sometimes be difficult, but we'll see how I get on with that. If you want the longer content though, do let me know and I can actually do it, but I don't want to do it as every video being an hour and 45 long, so about half an hour is going to be my average. But do please let me know in the comments below what sort of content length you want. But anyway, on to today. I'm currently at York Glory Park again, about to start my week. It is Monday. On Saturday I had some overtime, I had to collect some cars from a show. That's in a separate video which is actually on my Patreon page, which I will go into in detail later on in the video. But the plan is now to take these cars down to Wyton in Cambridgeshire. These are being dropped off and I'm reloading some Volvos there. They're going down to Colchester. Once they're tipped off, I'm going to Ford in Colchester to pick up one car, which is going to Ford at Dagenham, the actual main plant. That's being tipped off and I'm reloading back for Wyton. So that's the plan at the minute. Obviously things can change, so I will let you know. But yeah, like I say, thank you very much for the nice comments and likes and stuff about my new stuff I've started to come back doing. It is appreciated, it really is. I'm actually enjoying doing it, actually, to be fair. So yeah, there should be a lot more content coming soon. But yeah, I'm going to hit the road and I shall rejoin you when I'm actually, I think, at Wyton. Right, there we go. So that's them all tipped. I couldn't really get any video of me unloading because it just started to pee down the rain, to be fair, so not been the best. Didn't take too long though. I'll put a picture of the cars that I've just unloaded here now. But yeah, I'm now just going around to the loading area. So I've got 7 Volvos to put on for Colchester. So I hope that shouldn't take too long to do. Might even be able to get some footage of me doing it, to be fair. I'll see how it goes. Just annoying about the weather really, because I wanted to try and film today. But hey ho, these things happen. Right, let's see if I can see my lovely cars anywhere. sure I don't crash into that AC bins. If I do, my mate Nick won't forgive me. Right, so possibly one of these rows down here. I've only looked anyway. This is when I find out they've not been pulled yet. That'll be the next thing. If that's the case, then it's time for a bite to eat and a drink, isn't it? That will do nicely just there. So I'm just going to have a wander down to the office, find out where my cars are, and I shall be with you in a minute. Right, there we go. All loaded up. Got the 7 Volvos on. I'm now on my way down to Colchester once I've left the site. Should just take me just a couple of hours to get there. So I'll be there around about 3 o'clock and get these off, and then pop round to Ford in Colchester to get the one Mustang that I'm due to pick up. So yeah, not too bad. Should get that on today, then just find somewhere to park up for the night. I have got Dagenham to do, but I don't think I'll get there in time before they close. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll put this on so it doesn't dong at you. I'm currently on Wyton at the minute, so I'm not on the public road at the minute. That's why I'm not wearing it. But yeah, I'm going to hit the road, and I shall join you all when I'm actually nearer to the delivery point. Right, there we go. We're not far from the delivery in Colchester. I've just given them a call to let them know that I'm about 15 minutes away. It is what I've done before. The car's just going to a compound near the dealership. So I'm going to head straight there. Now, as you saw by the video earlier, I've actually driven all the cars on. My plan is to reverse into the yard because then all I've got to do is reverse the cars off the truck and then just drive them around and in. Saves trying to turn them around. Done that purely because I know what the situation's like there. There is space to turn the cars around, but you're sort of tipping like in a little industrial complex, and there's other units next to you, which obviously you don't want to really be blocking if you can help it. So that's the plan. From there, it's actually not going to a Ford dealership. I'm going to Mannheim Auctions, where I went on, I think it was my previous vlog, to pick up a car. Now, I've not been given a collection reference or anything. Normally there is one, but it's highly unusual that the car's going from the auction back to Ford. So I'm going to go try it first anyway, see if I can get it done without the code. But if I need a code, I can soon ring the office and see what I can get. But yes, that's the plan. I'll just give you a bit of a quick update as to what's going on. Like I say, I'm not going to be far from the actual delivery point, now. I will set the camera up pretty much in the same places where I did the time-lapse loading, but I won't do time-lapse this time. I'll just keep it on sort of live flow, if you know what I mean. And do let me know which you do prefer, whether you prefer like a time-lapse sort of loading or whether you prefer actual sort of real-time stuff. Obviously with cuts between taking each car off, like, But yeah, do let me know. Anyway, I'm going to carry on down here and I shall rejoin you all at the delivery point. Mustang's certainly seen better days. Well, E-Mac. Missing panels. Inside the back. Got the rear bumper. That's in there. So yeah. This one's definitely seen better days. Yeah, so that's now all loaded. I drove it on forward purely because I didn't want the missing rear to catch the wind as I'm going along at 56 mile an hour. You know, I just don't want to do any more damage to it than what's already there. I mean, not that I don't think you can do much more, but you know, reduce the risk by driving it on. The only issue is I've got no driver's side mirror and I can't open the driver's side door, so I'm going to take my time when I'm unloading it tomorrow morning. But it should be all right. It should be straightforward. Just keep it straight as I'm backing up. And I can keep my passenger side mirror out anyway, so I'll just keep an eye on that. But yeah, I'm now going to make it down to Dagenham till 5:30, and there's no way I can get cars out at that time. They like all cars to be out the compound by 5 o'clock. So I'm going to head off now and find somewhere to park up for the night and deliver this in the morning. So I'm going to crack on, and I will join you when I've found somewhere to park. guys, that's me parked up at Purfleet truck stop. I say just parked up. I've been here for about an hour and a half now. I went and had a bite to eat and a bit of a chill. Flick through my social medias and stuff. I would recommend the food here though, to be fair. I've just had a chicken balti curry. Oh, that was lovely. Definitely coming back here again. I had a look at the breakfast as well for the morning. But Dagenham do a good breakfast, but that's another story. So yeah, I've still got the Mackie on the back that you saw me loading up at Colchester. That's going to Dagenham. Now the reason I didn't take it to Dagenham tonight is purely and simply I was just too late. They like you to be in there by about 4 o'clock if you're loading, and I've got to get a load on after I took this one off, and I was going to get there at 5:30, so I thought there's no real point in trying it, to be fair. I might as well just leave that till the morning. They open at 7, so I can be there in 20 minutes, so if I leave here about 6:30 we're sorted. But yes, that's the plan for tomorrow. I've got to take this Mackie down to Dagenham. I've got to load up 8 vehicles, and I'm not going to tell you what, but I'll explain why in a minute. And then I'm running them to Wyton, where you saw me load the Volvos out of earlier, and then I'm loading for Stoke-on-Trent, Chester, and somewhere else, and I can't remember where else the other place is. It might be Whitchurch or something, I don't know. I'll have a look later. But that's the plan for tomorrow, and that is the plan for next week's vlog, because I'm going to end this vlog here tonight. Last week's vlog was a bit long. That's an hour and 45 long, but that was because I've shown the unloading and loading process sort of pretty much live, as it were, you know, without speeding it up. Whereas on this vlog I've sped one up. I've done one real time. Let me know which you prefer in the comments below. I can sort of accommodate either way, but I don't want to be doing really long content if you guys don't want that. If you just want short form content, say half an hour long or something, I can easily accommodate that by sort of shortening it down, doing a bit of time lapse or clipping between each vehicle or whatever. I can work around it. I will be doing videos about how the truck works and all the decks and stuff, and how to load like 11 cars or whatever, but there'll be separate videos anyway from the vlog series. They will be available on here, but there'll be like a separate sort of how it works sort of setup. Speaking of content though, that vlog that I'm going to be recording tomorrow will be your next week's vlog. However, I've set up a Patreon page, and I will be setting up, when I get the watch hours, a YouTube membership. The idea of that is, doing this as a hobby is quite expensive. I mean, the cameras are a few £100, you know, £400 cameras. You got drones and all this, that, the other. And I do a lot of this in my spare time. So like now, this is my downtime at the end of the day. I'm going to be editing the vlog. So if you guys do want to support me and help the channel grow, make it bigger, allow me to get more cameras and bits and pieces, and just invest in it, do more things like merchandise, stuff like that, I set up the Patreon just for that reason. And you will be getting things like, you'll get your video early. I'm planning to get my main vlog on YouTube up at 9 o'clock every Saturday, and then what you'll do is you'll get the Patreon one or the YouTube member one at 10 o'clock on a Saturday for the following week. So you get like 2 on a Saturday, if that makes sense. So you almost get it a week early, so you get to see it before anybody else. You'll also get things depending on what level of Patreon you go to. You'll get things like behind the scenes footage, live streams, all this, that, the other. It's too much to explain, to be fair. The best way you can do it is by looking at the link in the description below. That will tell you absolutely everything you need to know. I will tell you this though, I do intend to keep a free video on this channel every single Saturday. So you will not be losing out if you don't want to, or you just can't afford to. There'll still be free content on here, as well as on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. So I don't want to alienate anybody, because I know times are hard and people can't, even if they want to, can't always give money to somebody. I don't expect you to. Like I said, there is genuinely no pressure at all from me to do any of that whatsoever. It's just a way for you just to turn around and say, if you want to help, you can. And I've also got a buy me a coffee as well, which is like for one-off donations. You don't get anything for that, unfortunately, because you can't on buy me a coffee, but it's just a way of you just chucking me some spare change to help me buy a coffee or something, you know what I mean, for my services. It is appreciated if you do give anything, but like I say, there is no pressure whatsoever. But anyway, I'm not going to go rambling on about that. If you have got any questions, do ask them down in the comments below. like I said, I'm not selling out. I'm not going to put a paywall on everything. Everything's going to stay free on the main channels. It's just a bit of extra content here and there for people who do want to support me financially. Just a tiny bit. That's all it is. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to leave the video here. I'm going to edit this one down and get it ready for upload for this Saturday. Then I can clear the memory cards and get ready to record tomorrow for the following week. If that makes sense. But no, thank you very much for everyone that started watching me again. Thank you to the new supporters that have joined the channel. Thank you also to all the subscribers who've actually stayed on the channel. All this time I've been quiet and not put any content up. Over 1,000 of you have still stayed active subscribers to my channel, which is amazing. I thank each and every one of you. I can't believe it. You know, you've been brilliant. You could easily have just unsubscribed, but you're stuck there. But no, thank you each and every one. If you do like the content I'm putting out, feel free to give the video a like and also leave a comment below. As I say, I do read all the comments and I try my best to reply to them where I can, but do feel free to leave them. If you haven't done so already, do obviously subscribe to the channel. Then you'll get notified if you click the little bell. Ding 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 ding. Little bell that will notify you when I put new content out. That's completely free. That subscribe doesn't cost you a single penny, so why not just give it a click anyway? You might as well. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. So I hope you have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your weekend, because obviously this is your Saturday. And again, it might not be your Saturday. You might be watching this midweek. Anyway, whatever you're doing, have a good day. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all soon. Ta-ta.